Hi, and welcome back to more marketing conversation here at CIsco Live. So we were just talking about some of the craziest things, most interesting things, boldest things we've ever seen done in marketing. Connie, what's one of the boldest, craziest things you've seen as a marketing tactic?
Well, I wouldn't say this is crazy necessarily, but it definitely is bold and I would say tenacious. So I was the recipient of a campaign, which was a woo-woo type campaign, and the theme was everyone deserves some woo-woo in their life. So they just sent a barrage of crazy things to the office, to me, to the other people in the office, and just kept it up, for weeks. Just different little things all the time in the attempt to meet with me.
Did it work?
No, unfortunately. But I was tempted. It was just a very busy time, and I was not in the need of those services. But it did stick with me, so you never know.
I love that. I love that. How about you, Betsy?
I think that kind of, I like to think of it as a rolling thunder approach to marketing, because so often we get marketing campaigns that are just bungee campaigns. I throw one thing at you and that's it. You never hear again. And I think actually as a strategy, having something that is repetitive is actually really effective because you remember it, and maybe by the time you get the second or third message, it resonates. So it's an interesting approach.
So marketing has changed so much in the last 5 years. What are some of the changes you've made to your strategy and your approach as we enter a digital age, I don't know, maybe we've made friends with sales? What all has changed?
Well, I would say that we have a much greater understanding of the buyer life cycle now than we did in the past. So we recognize that marketing is not a one-size-fits-all. And so we're looking at things like where people are at in that buying life cycle. So if they're at the beginning of it, we're going to do a lot more digitally and market to them digitally, versus if they're at the end of it, they may have a lot more high-touch engagement with the salesperson. And we're also doing things that looking at personas and recognizing that different personas have different needs, different information needs, and different different behaviors, and they're consuming differently, and we're almost looking at it like consumer-based marketing in a way. So just definitely doing a lot more in that area than we did 5 years ago.
How about you, Betsy?
I think it forces us to really look at what we say, how we say it, and understand the value proposition of those different buyers. And it's very different depending on who they are. So it adds another lens to the type of marketing we have to do, not only the how, but what are we saying, and what is the value that we're trying to convey to those buyers.
Dare I say a data-driven marketing approach. Well, thank you so much, Connie. Thank you, Betsy.
You're very welcome.
And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.